Well, hello there, friends. Welcome to episode 38 of Cocktails for a Crisis. It's hot drink night, number 1. We're going to do a hot drink night number 2 next week, but tonight it's hot drink night number 1. Tonight we're going to feature the hot buttered rum, inspired by my friend Elisa Berry's recipe that she stole off the Food Network, that she's perfected. I'm going to add my own little tiny spin to it, and then we're going to have Kentucky Mulled Cider. So 2 kind of non-dairy hot drinks, and then next week we'll have some dairy hot drinks that I think you'll enjoy. It's Christmas time in Kentucky. I know for many people it's hard to kind of get in the spirit because everything's kind of jammed up with the COVID crisis and everything. But we're going to try to help you have a good holiday season, you and your friends. Hopefully you can have people outside around a fire, socially distanced, figure out creative ways to celebrate the season. So anyway, tonight the first drink we're going to make is the hot buttered rum. You're going to want to make a little paste so you can make it by the cup. And here's my version of the paste. Here's the one Elisa made and gave to me. Thanks, Elisa. And so this paste has 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar, a stick of soft butter, a quarter cup of honey, a half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a quarter teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/8 teaspoon of cloves, and in my version has 1/8 of a teaspoon of ginger and a little bit of salt. We're going to link up the Food Network's sort of recipe that you can base it on. But essentially you take the softened butter, the brown sugar, the honey, and all those spices, and you put them in your KitchenAid mixer or whatever kind of mixer you got, and mix it all up into this sort of paste, and then you're going to store that in the fridge. Lisa was very smart because the one she gave me, she put the recipe right on the lid there, so that helps me remember how to do it. So let's get started. You're going to start off and put in 2 tablespoons of this paste. That's about 2 tablespoons there. It's really buttery, and you can kind of eyeball this and you can kind of experiment, but it ends up being about 2 tablespoons, I think. Maybe just a touch more. It's really got a really nice buttery flavor. You'll get the nice butter flavor on your nose when you do it. And then you're gonna just kind of eyeball the amount of water, but you want to leave enough room for 2 ounces of rum. So put your hot water. My water's already hot here. You can always add a little bit more. I'm going to leave space there. And then I'm going to use a cocktail spoon because it is a cocktail. And then you'll just kind of stir it until you get that buttery, sugary mixture kind of melted down there. But look at that brown, nice brown cover. It takes a little bit of stirring to get the paste to kind of dissolve. But I can smell it. Can you smell it, Erica? It's got, you can smell those spices. It's good. Really good to sit outside and drink. Okay, so I've got that all mixed together like that. And then you're going to go to your friend, the Captain Morgan spiced rum here. Thinking of Kevin Ball. He used to like to drink this. And you're going to put in 2 ounces of this. There you go. Just like that. And then I'm going to add just a touch more water. Here we go. Give that a little mix. And then you can add, be really super festive for your friend. Hey, did you notice my mug? It's a Cranberry World. Remember? I talked about Cranberry World. Put your cinnamon stick. Boy, these things are expensive, but you guys are worth it. I hesitate to put it in there because it might be too, well, it'll be fine. It'll flavor it. So you just kind of stir that around in there and drop that. Give it a taste. Well, that's good. It's really good. It's sweet. You can have it without the rum. If you've got friends who don't drink liquor, you can have it without the rum, and it's pretty good too. The flavoring. It's better than the one we made in the lab, Erica. The butter is better. All right, so that's the hot buttered rum. I highly recommend that one. Thanks, Elisa, for introducing me to that. And now one that we're going to make is called the Kentucky Mulled Cider. And this one, I kind of found some mulled cider recipes and did my own spin on it. So you're going to put, an ounce and a half of bourbon. We're going to use Uncle Rob's favorite, the Buffalo Trace. Juice that in there. Pour that right in your cup. I've already heated up. I've already zapped the cider. But before you do that, we're going to add a little Cointreau. Isn't that creative of me? Because I add Cointreau to everything now. And you put about a half ounce of that. There we go. And then you're going to put about 6 ounces of warm cider, heated up cider. I think I measured it out, so it'd be about that. Yep, I did. And then you give that a little stir. And then, oh yeah, you got to add some allspice to it. Allspice, there's old McCormick's. And you just kind of got to use your own judgment. I always try to put a little in my hand. I mean, that's going to be pretty potent right there. That's less, it's about a 1/16 of a teaspoon probably. Put that in there. But you can always put more, but you can't take it out. So see, put a little in and then see if you want more in there. And then we're going to put a cinnamon stick in there. Man, these things end up costing about $1 a piece every time you pay for them, but it's the holidays, so you know it's worth it. Stir it around like that, and let's see what it tastes like. That's good. That's good. I might zap it a little bit more. But you can taste the bourbon, and you can taste just a little bit of that orange and the spice. Oh, it's good. And the cider, Eric always likes to make sure she can taste the cider. And these things, boy, you can just drink these down because they're so sweet, so you gotta be careful. Speaking of being careful, oh my goodness, records this week, bad. Wear your mask, try not to go out unless you have to, don't be stupid. Take care of everybody, right? Take care of your friends and neighbors by being responsible. Don't shame people, that doesn't do any good. So anyway, happy Christmas season, happy holiday season, and here's to you, friends. Cheers.